Is it Ally?
Ally.
Mr. Ally, you're charged with interference with duties of a public servant. This case is now 378 days old. You have been given PR bond after PR bond.
I lost my papers at the court.
Stop. Please don't say anything. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. I don't think we've even done probable cause in this thing. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning. On November 28, 2023, officer was dispatched to a meet firefighter response call and met with the defendant's mother, who reported to the fire department that she was pushed by her son. The complainant did not feel pain when she was pushed, and the officer was advised that the defendant was locked inside the bathroom. When the defendant walked out of the bathroom, he walked past the officer and stated that he was leaving. The officer grabbed the defendant by his right wrist to detain him for a family violence investigation, and he forcefully pulled his right arm away from the officer. A second officer pushed the defendant onto a bed to detain him, so the defendant sat up and stated, "I will punch you," and then swung at the second officer with a closed fist, but did not make contact. The defendant then ran out of the sliding glass patio door and onto a third floor balcony, where he jumped over the third floor balcony and fell to the ground below. Got up and ran away. Approximately 50 minutes later, the defendant was located at a park inside the apartment complex, and the defendant was taken into custody.
All right, Mr. Alley, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with you. How old are you, sir?
21. Now,
What do you do for a living?
stay at home on
You here with anyone today? Are you here with anyone today?
Yes, I'm
Coming up, Mom. Thank you so much for coming. It's okay. Thank you so much for coming. Tell me what's going on with Mr. Alley.
He's intellectual.
Shh.
He's as an intellectual, he's learning. He also has diagnosis.
Okay. Are you taking medication, Mr. Alley? Is he taking it? Are you sure?
I'm the one, is his caretaker, which is I think his medicine. I take him to a psychiatrist too. He goes, regular. Marquise, did you tell him that?
I don't know. He's gonna have to remain silent.
We have a lot of problems. We can't get him to court. I'm here. I'm glad that you're here today, but it's the third time.
I had a transportation.
Just
But I scored him, I really speaks for him on all his, far as his diagnosis, everything that's going on with him. I mainly speaks for him because he can't speak for himself. So
Okay.
I'm the one talks for him.
Okay. Did you graduate from high school?
Yes.
Wonderful. So what are your plans now? Okay. Then what? Okay. I'll appoint you guys a lawyer today. The only thing I'm going to ask you, Mr. Alley, don't use marijuana. Don't use illegal drugs. I'd like to send him for a test now to make sure he's not using. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send him for a drug test right now, and I'm going to have him come back. And then I'm going to have you guys speak with a lawyer, and we'll figure out how to go forward.
Right.
Do not miss court anymore.
Cause he on medication. They be telling him, don't take, cause I be praying he don't, because it affect the medication.
I want to know now
and it
if he's,
affect your mental will.
I'm sending you for a drug test now, Mr. Alley. I'm telling you, no smoking marijuana. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If you do, we will have it's okay. All I want you to know is that we're going to work on making you into the best person that you can. But that can't happen if you're smoking marijuana. It's absolutely no. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I'm going to send you for a drug test now. I want you to come back. If you come back, good things will happen. I promise. We're not here to hurt you. We're only here to help you and have a ton of resources for you. But you got to come back. That's how it works. Okay? All right. So what I'm going to have you do, guys, just hang tight, take a seat. I'm going to have you speak with Felicia for a moment. We'll send you for a drug test and then come back. Okay?
Good.
I'm sending you for a drug test and then I'm going to have you come back.
Okay.
Take the test and come back. Do you have any questions? Okay. Mom, if you want to accompany him, that'd be great.
Yes, I am.
And then we'll just see you back here in maybe like
Make sure
30
he
minutes.
came today, so to see what's going.
Yeah,
with him.
take care of you. Don't worry, but just come back. We need you to come back, okay?
Okay.
Okay, all right, please just have a seat, Mr. Allen.
All right, Judge, Alvarez?
Got it. Good morning, Mr. Albaron. Sir, you were charged with illegal dumping. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
And the officer went to 16938 Tomball and saw newly dumped debris at the location. The officer reviewed surveillance video from a department-owned camera and observed a vehicle pull into the dumping site and showed debris in the bed of the truck. The video showed the truck leave and the debris was on the ground. The video was able to capture a Texas license plate, and the officer performed a search for the vehicle's owner, and the officer was able to find the registered owner of the vehicle, as well as the truck's title holder. The officer attempted to make contact with the company, and at a later time, the officer went to a residence to meet with the owners of the truck. There, the officer was met by a Hispanic male who was identified as, I apologize, Your Honor, as Freddie Alvaron, and he advised.
Freddie,
Yes, it says identified as actually Freddie Antonio Guevara. And this male was advised who the officer was and was shown photos of the truck used. The male was asked if he recognized the truck in the dumping. He did recognize the truck. And he was asked if the truck belonged to the company. He said yes. And he was asked who was driving the truck in question and was shown videos of the dumping to see the driver. And at that point, the male advised the person driving the vehicle is the defendant. The male then advised the defendant was not there at that point. And the officer was able to provide, or the male was able to provide a phone number for the defendant.
does he admit that?
It says that the defendant was asked about the dumping and he admitted to the dumping.
Mr. Albaron, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Tell me, are you a United States citizen, sir? Do you have a Texas driver license? CDL. You have to be very careful with that CDL. You need to understand that you are held to a very high standard with the CDL. If you don't believe me, go look. Because of the permissions you have to drive other vehicles, you are held to a higher standard. If I find that this occurs again, I'm going to take your ability to drive away. I'm not putting any conditions on your bond now, but if I find that you participate in any of these activities, any kind of reckless driving or whatnot, I'm going to take your ability to drive away. Do you have liability insurance in your name? As long as you have both, you can continue to drive. Just don't pick up any new cases. You have a lawyer. Because you have a lawyer, we will waive your appearance. Stay in touch with Marcos. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, we will issue a warrant for your arrest. I'll have you sign a receipt with Victoria, and then we'll have you just get out of here. All right, just take care. Okay. Thank you. Yes.
This way, 4,
Page 4. All right, got it.
top of page 4.
Good morning, guys. Guys, you were both charged with criminal cases. Mr. Araujo, you were charged with public lewdness. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. And Ms. Serrato, you were charged with possession of marijuana. You are facing, oh, and also public lewdness. You're facing up to a year in jail on the lewdness, and you're facing up to 6 months in jail on the marijuana. Guys, we're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. And on Araujo, he only has a one case, not the also POM, right? Okay, all right.
On December 2nd, 2024, officers were on patrol when he observed a vehicle parked on the dead end of the public roadway. And the officer observed two adults, the defendant, Serrato, and co-defendant Araujo having intercourse in the backseat of the vehicle. Upon stopping the occupant, the officer observed the co-defendant's genitals being removed from the defendant's lower body as he got off her, as she was laid down in the back seat. The officer also detected a strong odor of marijuana emitting from the interior of the vehicle, and the defendant, Serrato, admitted to just having smoked along with being in possession of marijuana. She advised that all 7.6 grams of marijuana in the vehicle belonged to her, and the co-defendant stated he does not smoke marijuana. Both admitted to having sexual intercourse.
Got it. All right, guys, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to do this again in outside. I mean, great, but not where everybody can see it. Come on. Understand?
Sir,
All right, guys. How old are you, Mr. Serrato or Mr. Araujo?
30,
You're 30. What do you do for a living?
construction.
What kind of money do you make a month? Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer? How much money do you make a month? A month?
Oh, a month. Oh, 16, probably like 24 to 30, like 3,000 probably.
Okay, do you have children? All right, well, we're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer, okay? I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to use. No more marijuana. I'm telling you, okay, just don't. Also with you, no more marijuana. I'm finding probable cause in your case as well. You have the same conditions, no outside, you know what? No marijuana as well. What do you do for a living? How much money do you make a month?
I'm not that good with numbers. I'd like one check.
Where do you work?
I work at Memorial City Mall.
Okay, where in Memorial City?
Store gas.
Guess, okay. Would you like to fill out an application for an appointed lawyer?
I'm sorry.
Do you want to fill out an application for a court-appointed lawyer? Okay, I'll have you fill out an application. We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. Do not leave until both of you sign our bond conditions, and then we'll have you go, okay? So first, you're going to meet with Victoria. We're going to have you sign a reset, and then we'll have you both take a seat in the jury box, and then we'll excuse you here momentarily, all right? Please. Yes. You now have picked up a new case, Mr. Arispe. You now stand charged with terroristic threat or a family or a household member. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Officer was dispatched to a residence in response to a family disturbance. The complainant, the defendant's stepmother, stated that the defendant was upset because he was owed money. The defendant told other members of the complainant's family, if they don't have my money by tonight, I'm going to kill them, as well as I'm going to send my people to shoot them up. The defendant also told the complainant directly, if you don't have my money by tonight, you are going to see. A family member of the defendant and complainant stated that he had seen the defendant walking around with a pistol in his pocket, and the complainant knows that the defendant owned several rifles as well.
You are on bond for unlawful carrying of a weapon. Did we order him not to have one?
Yes, Judge.
Regardless, you picked up a new case. What happens now is I'm going to revoke your bond in the first place and you will stay with me. I will appoint you a lawyer today, Mr. Arispe, so we can talk about how to go forward, but I am ordering you now not to have any contact with these people. Do you understand? And I'm going to tell you, you pick up a third case, I'm going to go bonkers on the bonds. Do you understand? I'm going to do everything in my power to protect this public at all cost. All right, goes with you. Do you mind appointing him?
To come in and sign on.
Mr. Olvera, come up. Or no, just hold on a second. Hold on, Mr. Olvera. Let's do this. Mr. Arispe, I forgot to do something while you were here earlier. And I essentially also wanted to wait for your lawyer to get here. You're on your terroristic threat. I'm entering in what's called a magistrate's order for emergency protection. What that is that is a court order that identifies Ms. Hernandez Martinez as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of the Muskegon Street house. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. There's also two other.
The only thing I want you to understand is you have not complied with bond conditions. You now, bless you, you now have an order for protection. If you violate this one, the state can and will file a violation protective order, and it's the capital murder of misdemeanors. It's one of the worst cases that you can pick up. It's so bad that if you violate conditions on a VPO, I can have a hearing to hold you at zero bond until these cases are over with. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Heed this warning. You won't get another. Okay? We'll just have you sign it and then we'll put you back.